How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be building another useless project, and that is building a Hot Wheels Diorama parking garage. I went ahead and went to a local Target and found a few of these Hot Wheels, and then I didn't know what to do with them, so that's why we're going to be building this so I can put this diorama on my desk and probably not look at it for another like 20 years. But for those who are Hot Wheels enthusiasts, and you guys might be like super into Hot Wheels and be like leave into the cars and then let them, you know, raise in value, but to me that doesn't really matter because it's gonna be something that I'm just gonna put on my desk and then probably just like donate it later on in the future. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to have something to place all your Hot Wheels if you have a bunch of them. So let's get started on today's build. So here are some of the materials you need to build this useless parking garage. Of course, we need the useless Hot Wheels, which is the NSX and also the RX-7, and also a collection box, which I'll be utilizing as the base. And then also adding some styrene sheets on the top so you can build a 2-story parking garage. And lastly, some LEDs so that you can light it up so you can stare at it all you want on your desk, or you know, some place you want to display it so you can have it kind of like a nightstand when it lights up, or you can just have it so you can light up and see all the cars there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting all the pieces and prepping everything, and I'll get back to you guys when we have the pieces ready to start building. So I went ahead and cut the styrene piece. So you can see right here, here's the styrene piece, we cut it out, and then I put it as a template onto the base here. We're gonna use the base as a template so we can cut out the styrene piece to fit into this so that we can fit 2 stories into this box. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut all these pieces. So I went ahead and finished the base. As you can see, this is the second level, so everything is lined up and it should fit into the box. So I had it already sized up so this will fit in here so that we can raise this piece up to the second floor. So next thing to do, of course, is to add some pillars so we can lift it like this, maybe around this high, so we can add some space for the car. So I think that'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start onto the pillars, and then we're gonna add it on top and see how it goes. And lastly, of course, we're gonna put some LEDs. Finally finished the backdrop, as you can see, and then I have the second floor level. So we're gonna add in the pillars. We're gonna add one here for sure, and then add one here so that I can secure the pillars onto this. And to use those, we're going to use some of the runners I have from my Gundam pieces, so we're going to do that. So as you can see, I have the RX-7 8, all these runners here. We're going to be building a pillar utilizing some of these spruce here. So we're going to use these as pillars, and then we're going to cut it out and then figure out how we're going to build a little pillar so that it can hold on to the second level. And of course, we're going to be reusing these because I bet a lot of you guys have runners who build models, and you know, this is going to be a waste to throw it away, but always try to find a way to reuse them. We also add some of the structural pieces so that it won't bend in the middle. So we added some of the spruce down here, and then I also glued everything. So now the second level is ready. It's not straight, I would say, but I mean, it does the job of what it needs to do. I mean, main goal is to really do a second level. I mean, for those who have like 3D printers, I bet you guys can do a better job. But for me, without a 3D printer, I think it's pretty good. So let me know down in the comments below. And then down here, you can see, gives it a sense like there's like pipes and everything down here for the garage in the basement. And then we have the levels up here. And then you got Hot Wheel, put it in the middle now. There's no more of that bend in the middle, so which is good. So it's giving structural rigidity, and also these pieces. I went ahead and added some things on the bottom so that this could come off and I could put it on any time. Regular rigidity. I need to glue this back on right here, but test fitting is pretty good. Let's add in oh, it seems like it might not fit actually. Oopsies, that's not good. I guess I might have to fix this. It's not going through, so I guess I have to take it out. Now it's like stuck in here. Okay, so it seems like these outer edges right here aren't doing well, so we're gonna go back and glue them in so that there's space here so that it won't cause any issues there. All right, so I finally figured out how to make it so it can fit into the acrylic case. There we go. I have to shave off over here, left to here, but overall I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, it's not the prettiest for now. We're gonna paint it, prime it, and then we're gonna add some detail. We're gonna add the parking lines, and down here we can park this, probably here too, and then we'll add some LEDs here, probably add some LEDs up here too maybe. So then we could have 2-level parking garage, one that goes this way and one goes that way. So we can be able to see multiple cars instead of having just regular level cars like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start painting and then add details, and then I'll come back to you guys to show you guys kind of like what I have gotten, and then also adding the LEDs then. Alright, so I got everything painted. As you can see, we got the 1 and 2 for the 2 levels. So we got level 1, level 2. We got all the lines all laid out down here too. So everything's pretty good right now. And then down here you can see, I would say these are like the pipes, you know, for the garages. So that's pretty cool aesthetics there. I didn't think I was gonna add that, but having these extra spruce really added that centerpiece right here so that you can show that this is underground in the garage where all the pipes are for the water. And now everything's dried up, but the last thing to do, of course, is to add in the LEDs down here so that it could be bright down here so you can see the cars, and then we can add in the cars. So I also wanted to show you guys, you know, how it looks like with the car. So we got one, okay, let me angle it like that. So you got level 2, move it to the side so you can see level 2 right there. And then for down here, of course, we're gonna have to do it like this, or it's not gonna fit. So we're gonna have 2 designs. We got one cars going this way and then cars going the other direction. So I'll go ahead and add in the LEDs, and then we should be done with this build. So I went ahead and bought some LED strips at my local dollar shop, and then these were pretty expensive. These were around like $5 instead of $1. I could have probably got them cheaper on Amazon, but I just needed some right away. So we're gonna use these. We're gonna cut a certain amount for the diorama piece, and then we should be able to add some LED lights into it. So this is how long the pieces will be for underneath here down into the base here. So I went ahead and completed that. So as you can see down here, we got the LED strip, and basically you have the wire to connect to the power. Now we can add in all the cars into the diorama. So here's the parking structure basically, the basement, and also the second level. And for the second level, I didn't want to put an LED because there's no point, since there's going to be light always shining on it. And then down here is going to be where it's always going to be dark, so it's harder to see. So now we're going to go ahead and open up some Hot Wheels and then put some into the parking lot. So for this GTR here, this also includes some candy. Usually these Japanese car ones have some candy, so that was pretty cool. So check it out. Let's see, these are pretty good. Oh, this smells like juicy fruit candy. It's pretty cool that these come with a little piece of gum and you chew on, also get an actual car. Could go ahead and put in some cars. So I'm going to put anything that's lighter in the back. Put the GTR front there. So you have the lower level. I already had cars already, since this is only on one floor, so it's not as cool, and plus it's so dark down here. So we got here another RX-7. So we got Sylvia. I want to move this to the top. Put this on the bottom. Move this to the top. Move this to the top. And move this to the top. And we have one more slot. And lastly, we could put this Tacoma up on the top. And now we have everything completed. So And funny enough, this Tacoma here, the back actually comes off, so it's pretty cool. So a little tent there, and all the clearance ones can all go down here. And lastly but not least, we have our cover, and see if everything will fit in here. Oh, it seems like I have an issue. Why is it? Why is it not fitting? A little concerned now. Okay, found a problem. The tape in the back was sticking onto this case. We have an issue here. We got a little bit of a big bend. That looks like there's like an earthquake right here. So let me fix that and get back to you guys. All right, so I got everything to fit now. I think because this Tacoma was too long, so it was like the acrylic was getting onto the Tacoma, but we'll leave that. But we have an extra space here, and I'll leave it up to you guys what you think I should put here, or if anyone wants to send me an extra Hot Wheel, then let me know, and I can put it right here in that spot. So right here we got on the top the Porsche, got the Mitsubishi RX-7, RX-7 FD down there, NSX, GTR, and lastly S14 Sylvia. So let me give you guys a closer look. So there we go. Then you can see the top, you can totally see it, right? On the bottom is kind of like dark and dull. So let me turn on the light so you guys can see the underground scene. All right, so we got everything set up. So in 3, 2, 1, let's turn on the basement. Boom, look at that. You can totally see the NSX in the back, the FD, Sylvia GTR. That's super dope. I'm so glad this is how it turned out. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below, because it's pretty cool how it is. Because I didn't think I was able to do it, but you know, instead of having one floor, you can have 2 floors basically. One on the top, one on the bottom, and you can tell apart. It's like a parking lot. Gives it that diorama scene also, and also you have more space to put more cars in there. So if you have a bunch of cars and you need to put some away, I think this is a great way to put it. I'll show you guys without the acrylic case. Get a better scene. It's like the top part it has light, the bottom part has a different light. So I could put one on the top, but I think it'll be too complicated in a sense. You have to put it onto the acrylic case, but overall I think this is pretty good for what it is. We're using this base here, added in the cars, adding the LED so I can see them when it turned on. It's like underground and then top floor. Let me give you guys a close-up. And with that, guys, we finally finished building the useless parking garage diorama. Here on the top floor, we can fit 4 cars and also 4 cars on the bottom floor. And we also have a light here so you can turn on the lights on and off when you want to see the bottom section of the parking garage. And I think this is pretty useful, but in a sense, pretty useless if you don't have any Hot Wheels. But if you do, then this is a great way to put all your Hot Wheels in one section. So you can take a look on the bottom section and also the top section. And let me know down in the comments below what car I should put right here. Just let me know. Maybe you guys can send me something, or I'll find something to put in the last section. And in addition to that, if you guys enjoyed this project, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of this parking garage. Overall, I think this was pretty good. I had a really fun build with this, but you guys should try it out since it's pretty cool, and you'll be able to put all your Hot Wheels or any other piece of objects in here so that you can display it. So with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.